do some napkin covered envelopes. But before I get started on that, I just wanted to show you how cute this was. I got it from Hobby Lobby. No bunny loves you like Jesus. Since the Easter season is coming upon us, I thought this will be perfect. So let me show you what I was working on also. I took some just regular file folders, and I took this pattern off of old library pockets that I had. So I opened it up and I just laid it on top of my file folders, and I made patterns, and I cut out so many. I have so many. Look at how many I have. So I put them together. I glued the back like it is on the oven, and I used my corner punches, my corner punch, and I just made all of these. Look how cute. And I also used the Tim hooks around the edges too. Put around the edges, and also I made me some I think I showed these to you last time, the tags. So I just used regular index cards, and I made some tags. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to fill them with my tags. I stamped them with my I got stamps from Bible journaling stamps from Michael's. They were on sale last week for $2.49. So I really stacked up on those. I think I got 4 different ones. But anyway, I used them to have different Bible verses, and this one just a regular rubber stamp that I got from Michael's also, and the dollar bin, the ones that say "and they lived happily ever after," and this one also said "believe in your dreams." But these stamps that have like scriptural, like "I can do all things" and "always be joyful," those are the ones that are in the Bible journaling collection. And since I did that, I said, well, you know what? Look, I ran across this paper that looks like vellum. So I said I wanted to make some library pockets out of the vellum. I know it's hard for you to see on the white background, so let me show you if I could put some cardboard here. So you see, took the vellum and I cut it out the same pattern using this vellum like paper, and I made pockets using that. So I took the pattern and I made the vellum pockets. I made vellum pockets from the vellum. So here you have, I did the same way, glue the back. Now I have me a vellum pocket. I thought they were so cute. So if you want me to do a video of my vellum pockets, but it's simple. You just know you trace it. Just take, if you have a library pocket, just take it apart and trace around it like I did, and just put it back together. Put it back together. You have a library. You have a library card. As simple as that. Okay? So, and what I also want to do is, I made some tags. Also, I made some vellum tags. So those would be cute also. How cute is that? So what I also wanted to do with the vellum, I wanted to do the same thing with the envelopes. I know that Martha Stewart has a, it comes on her her board. I can't remember the name of the board now. But anyway, it has envelopes where you can make different size envelopes. I remember it. I'll try to remember to put it on there. But anyway, I want to make some vellum envelopes, and I know that will be so pretty. So anyway, what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to stop so much talking. I have, you saw these before. These envelopes, I used them when I did my art journaling on them. So this time what I want to do, I want to use my napkins. And let me show you how I use this envelope, and I'm going to get the regular size envelope also to cover them. But let me show you first. These I made so long ago, and it was a video on YouTube that showed you how to make them using book pages. See, this is just book pages. See the writing in there, and I stitched around them, and I made beautiful for Happy Mails. This was another one. Did this zigzag stitch. Look how beautiful that napkin is. I love it. My favorite. And spring is here, so you have to get those bright springy colors like this. Spring and summertime. And this was the last one I made. With music sheets, you can use book covers. You see how you see the writing through the pages? How pretty is that? Okay, so it's a lot of things that you can do with napkins. So let me show you. I've already taken all the layers off it. You know, it's 2 layers behind this original one. So look how pretty that one is. I had a friend who did a napkin swap with me, and she sent me, look, this is the box, and it's huge. I did my napkins. Huge box. I did some mixed media on it, and I said these are the envelopes that I did the mixed media on, but this time I want to cover them with napkins. So let me just show you how pretty they are before I get started. Beautiful. How pretty that is. So, and I love it because these are the large size napkins. These are the large size, so they're going to cover the envelope very nicely. I'm going to have some extra. So if I even do it this way, I could have enough to do the back in. But I was going to put either book pages on the back or something different, music sheets or something on the back. But I'll see. Look how pretty. This one is pretty. So springy. This one is another springy one. So I try to get a lot of spring colors since spring and summer is coming up. That's a nice one. These are 2 like my fall favorites. But I love these 2, so I'm going to use these 2. And also I'm going to use this smaller one. See, these are smaller, so I have to find a nice small size envelope. These are the smaller ones. Look how pretty the smaller ones are. Very bright colors because spring is here, so I have to use the flowers, I have to use the butterflies, I have to use the birds. So these, and with this one, the butterfly one, let me show you though. When I peeled it off of the butterfly, it left such a beautiful imprint on that. And I don't know if you could see, but I thought that will be beautiful. That I am going to use just this was the second layer. I like how that looked because the other butterflies, I peeled it off. I'm trying to find it. But I peeled it off the butterfly, and it left such a beautiful imprint. I said, well, I'm going to use that layer because I love it so much. So I think this is it. This is it here. And when I pulled that layer off, the second layer, it left this. And I'm like, oh, that is so gorgeous. I'm going to use that also. So, look how beautiful and how colorful. Okay, so I'm going to get started. And I'm going to fast forward a little bit so I won't bore you with all of my work. But what I'm going to do is the envelope. I have my white glue here. This is just regular Elmer's glue with some water here, and I'm just going to get started. Stop barking. I think it's the mailman. So I'm going to get started. You have any questions or whatever, you can leave all your questions or comments in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and now I'm just going to fast forward. And once they dry, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how I cut them evenly and I add like a glitter paint on the top to make it really bling it up with some glitter. Right, so I'm done with the envelopes and now I'm going to start with the smaller napkins, and these are the smaller napkins I showed you earlier. So, and this is what I'm going to use with the smaller napkins. Here I purchased my Vellum bags from, these is Glassine bags. My Glassine bags from Tattered Dream, and they came in this week, so I was excited about that. So these are my Glassine bags, and I have a smaller size also that I can apply the napkins on top of. So I'm going to use the Glassine bags, and I'm going to use some smaller envelopes. These are a little larger, and also you can use like note cards. So these note cards are so beautiful. Look how it's embossed there at the bottom. I might not cover that part up because that part is already gorgeous. So what I'm going to do, I am going to fast forward it, and it's the same principle, just applying the glue and applying the napkin on top of it. All right, so let's get started.